Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're zooming way in on a tiny piece of hardware that basically acts like a high-performance engine for your network.
A very specific one.
Very specific. It's the PureLink VIP-NET-SFP +10G-SM-10 SFP Plus module. Our mission today is to, cut through all the acronyms and figure out how this little thing enables massive video over IP setups.
Right.
So let's start with the basics. What exactly is an SFP Plus module, and why is this one specifically for 10G single mode?
Think of it as the ultimate network translator. It's a hot-pluggable transceiver.
Meaning you can swap it out while the system is running?
Exactly. No downtime.
Oh.
It converts the electrical signals from your media hub into optical signals that can travel over fiber. And because it's so small, the most important thing is standardization.
Okay.
You're seeing several requirements here. You have the INF-8074i SFP MSA, which dictates the physical size, and then IEEE 802.3Cs, which locks in that 10 gigabit speed.
I did notice the TAA compliance mentioned in the sources. Now, does that affect the technical side of things, or is that more of a, paperwork thing?
That's a great question because it really speaks to the supply chain. PAA is the Trade Agreements Act.
Okay.
And it basically means this hardware is approved for U.S. government purchasing. It's a security and quality marker, really. It assures you that the component meets very strict sourcing rules.
Which would be non-negotiable for, say, a big university or defense network.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's talk about distance. We know it's fast 10G, but it specifies single mode, or SM. What does that actually get us compared to, its more common cousin, multi-mode?
Well, the SM is the heavy hitter for geography. Single-mode fiber has a much smaller core.
Right.
And that allows the laser light to travel a much greater distance without getting distorted. This specific module gives you a guaranteed link distance of up to 10 kilometers.
10 kilometers, so we're talking over 6 miles from one tiny module to the next.
Precisely. And that's just a world away from multi-mode fiber, which uses a wider core and loses signal strength so much faster.
So what does multi-mode top out at?
I mean, you're lucky to get past a few hundred meters, really. This long reach is all managed by its internal parts, specifically the 850mm VCL's laser transmitter and a standard duplex LC connector.
So beyond just the raw speed and distance, when you're running something mission critical like video over IP, you have to be able to monitor the connection. How do you track the health of this tiny component?
That's where the management functions are absolutely essential. This module has a standardized 2-wire interface for management and diagnostics.
And that has to be compliant with a specific standard, right?
It does. It has to be compliant with SFF 8472. And that's not just a number. It's the protocol that enables what we call digital optical monitoring, or DOM.
And what does having DOM capability actually let you do?
It's the difference between being reactive and being predictive. DOM gives the network a constant stream of real-time data.
Like what kind of data?
Things like temperature, voltage, optical power levels. It lets you spot a degrading module and swap it out before the video feed drops. It's a huge factor in system reliability.
Got it.
And it keeps things simple, too. It just uses a single plus 3.3V power supply. And it meets standards like RoHS for environmental safety.
So if we connect all this back to the bigger picture, this deep dive shows something pretty fundamental. The sheer amount of standardization from TAA for the supply chain to INF-8074i for the physical fit and SFF 8472 for the communication. That's what makes this all possible.
It's the very definition of interoperability. Every single tiny spec is like a functional promise that this piece of hardware will work seamlessly anywhere in the world. It delivers the stability that old copper wiring just can't handle anymore.
So what does this all mean for you? This tiny module is the often unseen backbone that powers the high-capacity, long-distance data transfer that makes real-time video streaming across huge distances even possible.
It's the essential link between a digital signal and a physical high-performance network.
So here's something to chew on. Just consider how dependent modern networking is on these universal specs. Without something like SFF 8472 dictating the management interface, would interoperability and thus the stable, high-speed network we all rely on even function?